Okay, this will be a challenging one. These are only really tiny, these originals. It's going to be more than 400% enlargement will be needed for these. They look really nice and dainty, but we're going to go straight here because we know that we need to go 400 and we're just going to go through and going a little bit of contrast, not too much. Copy density is going to remain in the middle for now at least. It's going to be a little bit fiddly with these ones, but they should come up nice if I arrange them nicely and all that. So what do we got? They're in a tray or a box. They're three little paper flowers that someone made at a craft shop. And they also do coffee as well. They do craft and shit. So these are the three originals we're going to use. I'm just going to play with the buttons and we're just going to lay them on the glass in a nice little pattern. If we can somehow work out a nice pattern for these to make them look really nice. So we're just going to line them up. Sorry folks, I've got to keep doing that so we don't lose my precious settings. So we're just going to line these up on here like so. I think that should be good enough, like so. Wondering if we're just going to do that again. I'm just trying to get the best arrangement possible for this image. So we're just going to leave that there. That's not going to be scanned. So we just got the three little paper flowers that we have. And we're just going to see what that looks like. It's going to be all black on the background. Oops, we've got something on the glass from another job I think we did. So let's see how this looks. Yeah, they look really nice. They look really, really nice. Now we can work out how big we're going to make these. Whether we're going to distort them or we're going to just lift that up. And somehow we might have to move them out a bit so that we can not have to distort them. We don't want to distort them if we can avoid it. So if we can just push the stars a little further out, like so, and see what we get. So we're just going to make it look really nice. So we're just lining them up like that. Let's try another shot. Because we've got to make this has got to be our master copy, because this is just such a small, these are just so small and itty bitty that I just think a master copy would be a good thing to make out of this. So we've got to work out how big we're going to enlarge it. So we're probably going to make this 141.4, but it looks a bit too far out, that one. Going to make it like that. So I'm wondering if we're going to just take them off the glass now. Just going to play with the buttons again, folks. So wondering if we're just going to throw them back in here. They're probably going to end up in the recycle bin anyway, so hopefully we've made this look reasonable. Looks a bit too far out, that one there. Wondering if it's going to be all right. So we're just going to make copied paper, and it's not going to be as, I would have liked it to be a bit further in, but I didn't want to, maybe this one should have, whatever, it's just hard to know what to do with these folks. So we're just going to go 141.4. Right, we're just going to put that on the glass. We're going to overlap the edge so we don't get the nasty looking borders. So I'm not happy with this result. I'm sort of thinking I should have done a better job of it. We'll soon find out how this looks. So we're just going to set it up a bit better. We're just going to maybe the contrast we'll drop it down, up the contrast a bit. I think we're going to leave it like that and see what happens. If maybe mirror imaging this will make it look better, despite the fact that it looks too far out. Got a gut feeling I did the wrong thing, folks. It's not easy trying to make something look really nice, but that looks interesting. We almost got that one touching. So I'm thinking we're going to have to maybe enlarge it a bit more, just a bit more along the horizontal. So we're going to have a little bit of distortion. This is not the greatest demo on earth, I must say. So which is it going to be? The x-axis is going to be a little bit bigger. So we're going to make this one 149. No, it's too big. 144 we're going with this. We're not going to we don't want too much of the distortion. I sort of wish I had done this better, folks. I should have made them closer together. I wish I did. I'm just trying to think if maybe I should have done a better job of it. Wondering if it's going to look good as a mirror image. Maybe the mirror imaging will make this look a lot better. For all I know, it's not an easy thing to do. Sometimes things look better as mirror images than as normal ones. Sometimes you don't know what the result will be like, if it's going to look good, until you've done your mirror imaging process and arranged them on the bed. In this case, the bed, that looks really iridescent there. That looks nice. We've got curling problems, no surprise, because of the black heaps of toner on the image. So let's see how we go with running off two mirrored versions of this. But this is a little bit challenging, trying to get these tiny itty bitty. I could have put them closer together, maybe. That maybe have made it better, I'm sort of thinking. And then we could have made them a lot larger instead of keeping them at a fairly minimal size. So let's see if we can let's see if our mirror imaging will actually redeem this job. Unfortunately, the curling is spoiling it. Sorry, folks. I have to change my my damper. It's full of water. So anyway, that doesn't look too bad now. That looks kind of minimalist, but no, ignore the curls, folks, if you can. That looks quite interesting. I think now we can call it quits.